Hello, fellow nerds. Hello, gamers. Hello, cool, chill people. Hello, people whose name is probably not Bethany, except for the ones who are named Bethany. And hi to both groups. The very, very large group of people who are not named Bethany, and the small, slightly surprised group of people who are. Greetings, everyone. I'm just vibing with this rad intro music. I don't think I've heard this track. It's cool as heck. I'm sorry I'm starting so late. I had someone over who got very chatty for several hours. I managed to politely weasel my way out of it. Which is what all us introverts strive to be able to do at the drop of the hat. Anyway. I still don't know if the audio is good. We still had audio problems last time, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm so sorry if there's more in this one. One day, there will be no audio issues in the stream, and on that day we will rejoice. Till that day, we will try. Hi, Tay-Dot! How you doing? You got on the stream fast this time. Sometimes I start my intro and I just sort of jabber a little bit to see if somebody will jump on before I even start gaming. And you made it. You're here. You're in the intro with me. Do you want to say something to the viewers? You're part of the intro now. If you're wondering what was happening right up to the point where you got in, you can always watch the VOD. Wink. You can't see me wink because I don't have single eye tracking, but I winked. Hey viewers! Hey, Axolotl's here too. Hey! Y'all are good looking. You know what? That is correct. Anybody who's watching this stream right now, you're probably good looking. In fact, you're probably more good looking than you think you are. Especially if I have other trans viewers out there. Hi, it's a party! You guys both made it before I opened the game. That's rad. Probably because I started late, or maybe you guys are just getting faster. Anyway, it is time to mine the craft. It's gonna be a chill time. Oh yes, Scooper Jr. and 12 leads. Did I drink some caffeine? Me or Tay-Dot? I have not had caffeine. In fact, yesterday I forgot to take my meds, which I'm a little concerned about. I mean, well, I'm concerned that it might happen again in the future. But I'm doing my best. Anybody who wasn't here last time, I made Scooper Jr., which is a more accessible form of the Scooper, and dare I say improved, which is simply this little gazebo with a fence post up there that I can attach golems to. It's really quite fantastic. I want to hug you, and nope, no caffeine. Well, you can have a spiritual hug. If I could animate my little avatar doing a hug motion, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? I would totally do that. I could have him stick his little arms out. Did you know? Time to sleep while the stream is going because it's comforting. Ooh, well, what I'm about to say is not comforting. Do you guys want to know a super special secret about this avatar? The big secret is that I call this one Dog Boy Puppet. And the reason I call it Dog Boy Puppet is because he doesn't have a lower half or hands. It's just what you see. He's like a sock puppet. I was trying to make the performance better, so I just took out everything that you're not actually looking at. I need a hug, please? Yeah, you get a hug too. A spiritual hug just for you, Axolotl. Oh yeah, and everybody who's waiting on your fan art to show up on the new pause screen, I'm working on a cool like website thing where it'll rotate through the fan art automatically as you're looking at it, so that everybody's art will be showcased randomly on a cycle. And it's taking a little bit of coding, and it's with and it's in between other stuff I'm also trying to do. So I'm about maybe halfway or maybe 1/3 of the way there, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to be able to show it off when it's done. That way I can have an infinite number of fan works submitted, and it'll always work correctly. And I won't have to manually change it to make sure that everybody's is being shown. It'll just do it. Taydot says, oh no. Think of it as like I'm like behind a puppet theater and like I'm holding him up as like a little cloth puppet. I like moving my hand around when he talks. That's what I think of. I'm like, this is my little cloth boy. Although, I'm also thinking about downloading Blender and seeing if I can do anything in that. Because having an anime style avatar is cool and everything, but I had a really hard time getting his face to look dog-like. And I was thinking it'd be much easier if I could control the actual shapes more directly. So I was thinking of maybe trying to fool around in Blender and see what happens. Oh, a volunteer. Come here. Is it Greg or Gary? I feel like it was Gary. Both names kind of feel like the same name to me. I need to find people who have Bedrock so I can play Minecraft and not be alone. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the Bedrock version that Microsoft says it'll be giving to people for free. They haven't done that yet, but when they do, I'll totally join. This one takes longer than the other thing because they don't stay up for the whole time. Otherwise, it's pretty great. I never have to readjust, the leads don't break, and they all fit in at the same time. That skeleton is in the pool. Excuse me, sir. That pool is not for the undead. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? You're calcinating the pool. There's too much calcium. Get your bones out of there. Oh well. Be nice if the bows are a little stronger. I guess that's what enchantments are for. I haven't tried to make an enchanting table yet. I think it's because I don't have access to books. Actually, there might be a library if I keep hunting down villages. I haven't strayed too far away from this area, but I'm sure I could get enough books. Then what would be the issue? Oh, right, diamond. Diamond would be a big problem. Beautiful. What if I told you I made it? What if I told you a story? Settled all the dust. It's inevitable for us. If there's a way to get papyrus or sugarcane or reeds, whatever's the plant that gives paper, if there's a way to get that in super flat, I'll try to get it that way. But if there's no way to get it, I'm going to spawn it in. Because chopping up books from random libraries, that's going to get exponentially harder. Hold on, why do we have a new Fletcher? Did the old one die? Pretty sure there's only 2 Fletchers. Wild. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever made. Gotta be honest. I need to name it something besides the scooper because this one doesn't scoop. I need to name it something like the microwave or the popcorn machine or the toaster. I kind of like the toaster because it's like you got the heating element on the top, like a toaster oven. I'm basically rolling an iron at this point. Okay, let's say that our goal can be seeing what we can do to make an enchanting table. Because my tools are a little bit poopy. I got bees on lockdown. I'm not making very many candles these days. Kind of hard to get string. I don't have the enchanting table recipe, although I know I need at least a book. Well, for now, let's see if there's any books in... Wait, is that the armorer? He's always in a place I don't expect him to be. No, this is one of the masons. For now, let's try moving a lot of the items out of this base. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I'm just gonna mute everything. I'm back. Sorry if I startled you. That was my mom again. I just muted everything. Just the last time she called. Everybody could hear it, and nobody said anything. Like, that part is a little frustrating. But also, how is that even technically possible? Because I reviewed that stream, and her voice was coming through as if she had been mic'd up. And it's like, she was not on speakerphone. How did the stream hear the same thing I was hearing with my ear up to the headset? Weird. Looks like I do not have a book in any of these chests. Maybe I should put an iron golem on lifeguard duty. Let's see if Belton has a library. So we can steal the books from Belton. How are we going to get Diamond? Steal the books from Belton. Steal the books from Belton. Steal the books from Belton if they have a library. Won't you steal the books from Belton? Steal the books from Belton. Going to steal the books from Belton. If they have a library. I kind of want to just deconstruct Belton altogether. It's kind of like sloppy and awkward. I'll just incorporate it into the big city and just have like a Belton historical district or something. I've killed so many iron golems and it's so efficient now that I feel like I don't need to kill any more right now. That's weird. It's like I'm actually done killing iron golems for now. Does Belton have a library? Interesting. All the downstairs beds are taken. I like this. I like that they're just sleeping randomly up here. Maybe I can make some sort of elegant repeating pattern. I was thinking making a mob spawner and making a enchanting table would be like parallel quests I could undertake. And it doesn't really matter which one gets done first. Book quest seems a little abstract to me right now. Do I really want to like dig forever with no way of navigation? I can't even make gunpowder. Well, I can't even make TNT because I don't really have a source for sand. Unless you can now craft sand, and I didn't look that up. You know what? I am going to ask the Fletcher for a crossbow. I wonder if it's more fun to use. Always use more string. Doesn't even drop string. Aside from farmers, do I really need any more workers? Do I really need anybody to do anything specific? Oh, that's right. I could buy books off a librarian. I'm realizing I don't know how to craft all of the workstations. But I would be surprised if you don't need a book. Or like a lectern or something. Yeah, the toaster. Well, that's the loom. The stone cutter. Oh, there's the enchanting table recipe. Ah, 2 diamonds in a book. I've got the obsidian, that's the easy part. Beehive, fletching table, smoker, campfire, cauldron, composter, smithing table, barrel. Anvil. Do I have an anvil? Oh yeah. I have so much iron now that I can start making like hopper arrays and stuff like that. Server, dispenser, pressure plate. Do I have an anvil? Probably be good if I did. Just make one. Take me back in time to love you. Heal my heart and light my shadow. Maybe I should put little signs above their doors. Hey, it's a guy. Okay, so this is an armorer. I should definitely encourage this behavior. I don't know if I can afford all this though. Oh, I just can't. But it looks like he could use a buddy. So, yeah, why not? Where's the other guy? Hey, you want a job? Who wants a job? You want a job? Who wants a job? You want a job? They might. Maybe they don't search for it until work hour. Can't believe how fast those emeralds went. I should make more composters. The faster these guys work, the better. I could make this more efficient. I could have a small number of carrot plots, but a large number of farmers, and have hoppers collect them and send them down a chain to a chest. That could be a thing. Maybe I'll leave this one as is and try it on a different plot. I should probably have the town start expanding towards the other direction so that it goes closer to the other town. Can eventually hook up. What if tomorrow comes? The center of the other one was not there, but here. I can just make it happen and see what happens. Dividing up some town lines. Blotting out some districts. Aw, Tato says, night, love you, Dad. Aw. Good night. I hope you have a restful sleep. I'm staying here, don't worry. Oh. Anything you feel like. Oops. Sorry about the chaos. This is what happens when you don't go to bed. You're gonna bump my background nice, LMAO. Alright, awesome. I will try to include less creeper fights. Like the villagers looking at me like, you're gonna clean up this mess, right? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Don't even know where it came from. while we got the music. I like how in Minecraft, crafting tables just kind of blend into the background. It's just like, oh yeah, of course there's a crafting table. Why wouldn't there be? They don't seem out of place no matter where you put them, really. In the middle of a field, in the middle of a cave, on the ceiling above a lava pit. It's just like, oh yeah, there's the crafting table. Love that. It'd be nice if you could use the hoe to turn packed dirt back into normal dirt, and then normal dirt into farmland. I think that'd be cool. If I can figure out how to make mods, I might just do that. Just be like, yeah, this makes sense. This is what it should be. That's the nice thing about mods. Is if there's like a little tweak where it's just like, yeah, this makes more sense, you can just do it. Teacups. I'm late, but I've arrived. No, don't worry, you're not late. I'm actually late. You arrived pretty close to the start of the stream. It's only been like, what, an hour? Yeah. I'm being chill because Tayot's going to sleep. But welcome, Teacups. We're playing Minecraft, in case you couldn't tell. It's nice to have you here. Oh yeah, and if anybody hasn't already and would like to, please go to the Discord and tell me what kind of games you'd like me to play. Because it'd be pretty awkward if I played a game over and over and nobody actually liked it. It doesn't guarantee that I'll play the game you're interested in, but it will give me a much better idea of what's going on. So if anybody watching wants to do that, they can go to the Discord. The link is on screen always, 24/7. In the requests channel. Or it should be called something like that. Walking through the empty hallways, lit by only candlelight. Hearing my own creaking footsteps, giving myself quite a fright. They say the witching hour starts at midnight. Do you think we'll be alright? Every time I see the mirror, I wonder if it's backed by silver. As its face reflects the moon. And the marble in the garden says gone too soon. I reflect the moon. Do you believe in ghosts? Do ghosts believe in you? The red fades to blue. BK! De-weeding a village today. Yes. We are preparing Belton for its incorporation into the metropolitan Clayton. A lot of stuff going on in that sentence. We're making an intergalactic superhighway, and this house needs to be demolished. We put up the notice on display in the basement. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Walking through the hallways lit by only candlelight. Give myself a fright as the clock strikes midnight. This bee is confused. Bee, are you okay? Bumble, are you okay? Are you okay? Boop. Boop, boop. Yay! He figured it out. I'm alright. What form of transport are going to connect the villages? Little leggies. Little footsie wootsies doing a little sprinto. That's the transportation. Footpaths for the healthy citizen. Footing and biking allowed, although there are no bikes in Minecraft. You're allowed to bike if you can figure out how to. Somebody invents a bike. These are legal bike lanes. I mean, horse is cool too. You can go by horse. Check this out. I don't know if you were here when we were building this. I don't remember, but check it out. Oh, bam. Any second now. There it goes. I call it the toaster. Dirt. Oh, good. I have cobble. Is that an iron farm? Yes, indeed. And I now have a ridiculous amount of it. Iron, that is. I had been working on various designs, and this is the most sort of like compact and convenient one. You can take, I've tested it up to about a dozen iron golems. There's a hidden fence post up there made out of nether brick. You just slap the leashes on that, and then it takes care of them with no other interaction necessary. It does take longer than the scooper, but you know, not everything can be the scooper. Actually, I'm going to... What, buddy? Hi, how you doing? He's like, it's socialization hour. I wanted to see if you wanted to socialize. Villagers are so cute. They're like, I saw you were doing stuff, so I just thought I'd come and say hi. They know that I'm like the town eclectic. It's like, he's not even the same species as us. What is happening? They're like, it's fine. He goes by the rules. He does trades. He's nice. He builds us little houses. They're like, okay, that's still weird. That's right. I have a whole thing inside my brain about how I interact with the villagers. At this point, how could you not? I choose to live in villages because I think it's funny. Although I made the mistake of making my house the same building as a walkthrough museum, and they keep trying to take my workstations. They're like, you built this for me, right? This is a public space. And I'm like, that part's public. This part has a staff-only door on it. And they're like, yeah, I know. That's the door I went through to get here. And it's like, buddy, give me a break. Oh, that's the wrong hole. Has to go through a different hole. I remember. No. There we go. These are helmets that I bought from the armorer just to make them like me. And now I'm smelting them down to iron because I can't use them. Actually, wait. I can use one of them. I'll replace the one I have. There. Aww. I'm glad that the scooper's done. Well, the Scooper Jr., aka the toaster. The pool's not done. Should probably work on that. I always try to start projects when I'm in the middle of other projects. Sometimes I just take a minute and think, what's not finished? What's in the middle of being completed? Looks like we need andesite, and we need to decide on a floor. And we probably need to change the doorways, because if this is not iron golem friendly, then they're just gonna get stuck all over here. How did you get up there? Oh, right. Climbed on the crafting table area. I really liked the brick, but now I feel like it's kind of blinding. It's too bad it can't have like that painted brick kind of look. like brick painted with like white latex. Is there something that looks like that? I mean, I could make stone brick, but that's a completely different vibe. That's stone brick. That's not what I want. I can't do netherite brick because that's way too dark. Not the right vibe. What's the right vibe? Ooh, having the diorite for the pool floor? That might be cool. Would that be cool? Might be. Well, I spent a lot of emeralds trying to get this going, so I'm gonna keep it as is. Andesite. I need to make more carrots to get more money faster. To pay the masons for the andesite. I only need a bit more, so let's do it by hand first. I was thinking of a more efficient carrot farm, but not yet. I love my little bumblebees. They're so cute. Iron Golem. I don't think we need you inside the carrot farm. Alright, time for money. Aw, they're making kissy faces. Let's see. Only 9? Okay. Okay, where's that gold guy? No, not you. The other one. Oh, he was the one flirting. No. Wait a minute. One of you is right up to the point of leveling up. Huh. This was you. I don't think... No, it wasn't him. Where's the other guy? Did he just decide to skip work? Or am I just having a bad brain time? Well, 11's probably enough. Actually, are you truly the one and only Fletcher? You're an untrained Fletcher. What about you? You're the Fletcher I don't like, but I will take a crossbow. Hmm. Hmm. I love how I have the animals here, but I never actually do anything with them. They're just kind of here. That's okay. I like having them around. Too bad no chickens yet, though. Hmm. Are you lost? You might be lost. Oh, got an achievement. This is where I put my pufferfish. If I had one. I need to make a real aquarium. Here they are, singing my praises. As I actively misappropriate their golems. Is this a super flat world? It is indeed. Because of that, I have limited resources, limited terrain generation, etc. Just like this, as far as the eye can see. I did change it a little bit. It has minimal cave generation. In order to actually find a cave, it has to be mineshaft or something. Nothing else will actually spawn. Just solid rock. Actually, not solid rock. This one generates proper ore patches and stuff. I'm gonna keep the bow on me as well as the crossbow. Oh, that's right. Grab a bed and then grab a mason. Pardon me. I really like super flat worlds. Back when I started playing them, I didn't really know how to avoid slime hell. that weird to get used to. You know, because the world generation would be so short, with only like 4 blocks deep, that all the slime chunks would generate, and it would be totally inescapable. Yeah, it's basically what happens when the entire world is always deep enough to spawn slimes. Because slime chunks are like 1 in 4 or 1 in 8 or something like that. So that means slimes will just keep spawning over and over again, basically everywhere. And because they have a really long vision, and they see through walls and stuff, they have like a slow infinite pursuit. It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse. It's ridiculous. The only way to really get them off your butt was to make a slime fence or a moat around the entire build area you're interested in, plus deal with the ones that would spawn inside the build area. Usually that meant like fencing off each individual slime chunk as you discovered where they are. It was a bunch of nonsense, but it was kind of fun having, like, I would walk over to my I felt like I was like a, you know, like a pirate with an eye patch, and I was like hardened from the slime war, and I'd walk over to a chest and open it, and it'd just be like 64 like items, like item stacks of full 64 just in the entire chest, and just be like, yeah. I mean, obviously in that world it's pretty easy getting a sticky piston. In this one, not so much. I would have to try a little bit harder to find that kind of thing. Where's the mason? Mason, I need andesite. You're not the mason. You have andesite? No. Do you have andesite? No. Is it work hour? Oh, good. You have andesite? No. You have andesite? You do. Okay, cool. 12's probably enough. And then I think I want diorite. You don't have it. You do. Polished diorite. Purple. There we go. An expert mason. Ooh, orange glazed terracotta. That looks so fancy. I love that. Might figure out a way to use that to decorate the pool area. If you have infinite masons, you can get every kind of glazed terracotta. Here's some that I did not figure out whether I wanted more or not. Alright, here we go. And bomb. I bought exactly the right amount. Sweet. I need to rearrange these walls, though. I forgot to make it golem accessible. And this whole town, everything needs to be golem accessible. Same reason as the slimes, they can just spawn anywhere. So I need to make sure that all the doorways and stuff are ones that they can fit through. Like, what if they spawn in the locker room? Then what? Actually, if they can't fit in the locker room, they probably won't spawn in the locker room. Maybe I just need to make a golem exit door. Just in case. Yeah, that might work. So I'll like move the wall back one. Make it a double door. There we go. It'll be a door, and then 2 trapdoors. That way we can open them and not shoot the golems outside anytime. And then to make this a symmetrical room, or do I want to make it a symmetrical room? Yeah, that's probably best. We don't need that big of a locker room. It's not like we're going to have that many villagers trying to swim at the same time. Or at all. And then here's the locker room. Which is going to be like lockers here and here. Then empty space. Then lockers, lockers, empty space. Lockers, lockers. And then have this back one. Would that work? No, that's weird. Maybe I can consider them to be double-sided. Then it'll be lockers, empty space, lockers, empty space, lockers. That would work. Yeah. Somebody's loudly messaging me. Not important. Remember, kids, accessibility is important. Just because they're made of iron doesn't mean that they don't need to figure out a way to fit through doorways. That's actually too real. That's a situation that people in wheelchairs constantly run into. It's just like, everybody knows that wheelchair users exist, but nobody thinks about how they navigate through a building. And not even really in what way, but just like, can it physically happen? Oftentimes, the answer is no. It cannot physically happen. Hello? I don't know what I was doing with this. I'm gonna pop it up. Looks terrible. I'll just replace the floors eventually. Yeah, I think that solved the accessibility problem. Because they won't spawn in here when the lockers are put in. And if they spawn in here, they can come out the front. And if they spawn in the showers or in the pool, they can come in here and go out like an emergency doorway. Should it be here? Maybe it'd be more make sense if it was along the fence somewhere. It'd be great if there's like a button I could press and like a pistons will lower it down or something. But I don't have pistons. Or any dust. I don't have any redstone dust. No, yeah. I was concerned about privacy. Because do you really want an emergency door to the outside in the shower room? But then I remembered, this isn't a normal shower room where you're going to be naked or whatever. This is a in bathing suit shower room to rinse off the chlorine or to rinse off your skin oils as you're coming into the pool. So this should be clothed people. So they should feel okay if there's an iron door here. I know there are villagers in Minecraft, so technically they don't care, but I care. Anybody can just make a village that's inaccessible to real people. But if you're making a village, you're basically role-playing. So I'm like, maybe I can live out my fantasies as a urban architect. Like, it is an OSHA violation to leave this up here where somebody can hurt themselves. Bang. On the door, baby. We can use those to patch up these. And then... oh, the brick foundation seems to be good. All that's left is the doors, the roof, and the interior. Walls are solid. And then over here is going to be like the diving board. Boing! But in order for that to be awesome, I have to dig it out a little bit, give more room. Maybe this can be the aquarium? Because in real life, having a fish and swimming area together can be troublesome. Like, you don't want to put fish in anything that has already been cleaned with chlorine, because you can never get all the chlorine out, and it'll hurt the fish. But in this world, this pool is new, and chlorine hasn't been invented. So that means that any fish we put in here will not have to deal with that. I don't want to get striked by copyright. It's such a shame. Like, put something into the public cultural consciousness and then prevent anybody from enjoying it. I wonder what would look better. I mean, I could continue the andesite. I could put the glazed terracotta down here. That would look pretty neat. It'd be pretty costly to do a big mural, though. And I'm not sure what design would be best. Okay, so what about pyrite as a pool floor? That looks pretty good. I mean, good visibility. It's easy to tell how far down it is because of the grid pattern. And it has that authenticity kind of feeling. That might work great. Especially if I put it in the walls like this. Although, I might try to figure out how to put lights down there too. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'm thinking maybe 3 down for that area. Have it go 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Where would those sections be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Torches behind glass is a great idea, but I think glowstone might be better because I have access to the nether, but I don't have access to sand. So I don't think I could do glass. 16 divided by 3. Hold on. I'm gonna use the calculator. I'm not good at math. Oh, 16 doesn't divide by 3. But it is around 5, so I can make the middle one. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll eyeball it. You think glowstone would be too gaudy? The other thing I really like to use for lights is pumpkins. Might be softer. But I don't think I've run into pumpkin seeds yet. Come to think of it. This might be easier with a boat, actually. I've never thought of that. Using a boat to help in the construction of a man-made pool. Probably should have thought of that earlier. Will this be efficient? Oh. It digs things I can't even look at. That's weird. What about, like... Oh. Where am I digging? This is not helping. This can just stay in as a pool floaty. That's so weird. I don't think I should be able to dig this fast. Oh, that's right. There's like waterlogged half blocks now. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. The cats will like spawn onto things that they can't survive. I don't know exactly what happens, but it's weird. Actually, yeah, it'd be great if there's like a little, like over here, there's like a little staircase that goes into the section a little gradually, and it kind of fans out from there. Like if it was like diorite half slabs that just kind of gradually go down. I think that'd be really cool. I needed more than you, so I can make time skip forward with magic. I love fighting villagers over beds. It's like, trust me, you want me to be the one to sleep in this bed. Actually, where's my stone cutter? That's right, I hid my stone cutter because everybody kept trying to become a stonemason. They're just like, this is for me, right? You wanted me to become a stonemason, right? This is why you put this here. I'm like, no, it was really just for me to cut stone with. They're like, it's okay, you don't have to lie to me. I know. I know you wanted me to be a stonemason. It's like, no, we've already got like 4 of them. It's like, shh, it's okay. I know. I know the truth. This is my destiny. I'm already wearing the outfit. Don't say no. I'm like, return the outfit. Feel like it's too late. I don't have the receipt anymore. I'm like, well, that's not my problem. True facts that happen in Minecraft. That's a joke, of course. Come here. More iron for the toaster. Always remember, kids, in real life, iron does not go on the toaster. It's ready to die. He looked me right in the eyes. He was like, why have you done this? All I wanted to do was protect the village. And I'm like, don't worry, buddy, you still are. Oh, right. Can I grab any fuel? Oh well. Where did I put the stone cutter? Looking right at it. Somebody's gonna rush over here. As long as it's not work hour, we'll be fine. I'm like hiding it as if that does anything. I'm gonna go for the polished slabs. Hey! See? There he is. Must be work hour. See? He was trying to get at it. Go do something else. Yeah. These weebs, I swear. This place looks like a mess right now. He's doing his job. Very nice and proper. I really need a base that is just not capable of villagers being in it. Just need a base that is never open to them. Just like a little keep out with a smiley face. Okay, where's the entrance? I'm gonna have it kind of like in the middle here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is where people want to get in. Maybe I should extend this out a little bit. I'm gonna start like this. And then that's where I would have put the stairs if I had time to make them. And then would have been these. And this would be like, don't worry, nobody ever dies in this section of the pool type of section of the pool. What? What? I just watched the two librarians just have hearts, and then one walked away and had a child with a non-worker, that cheating viewer. No, don't worry. That's not how it works. First of all, the village is one giant polycule. They're all in love with each other. And second of all, the hearts doesn't technically mean that they're saying to the other person, I love you. Technically, it's saying, I'm in a good mood. I'm, like, in the mood to do it. Because something good happened in town, and I'm jazzed about that. Then the other person might as well have just been saying, yeah, me too. That's rad. Let's go find somebody to find attractive and go do a thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be with each other. we can't apply human relationship dynamics to villagers. They have different psychology and stuff. I kind of want it to be like here, but I feel like people don't have enough room to walk. Maybe if I like have it like go like out like that, it'd be cool. Like if I had little steps here, and then surrounded it with hops there, and then it would gently lead into the waiting area, and then down and down and down and down and down. Yeah, that sounds good. It's probably because I gave 6 random villagers beds, so they stop sleeping in mine. Yep, that's how it is. I like how I can actually make ladders go up a diving board. Like, that'll be cool. But it won't be something that the villagers will be able to climb. That's okay, I think. Because, I feel like the villagers would find a way to make chaos out of it. Does that look right? Yeah, just like ba-boing. Maybe I'll make it 3 if I can find a third one. And I need to carve steps. I need to purchase more andesite. Or diorite, rather. We're done with the andesite. I'm sorry you're having villager troubles. It can be frustrating, but at this point I kind of just see them as just like, I don't know. Just like cute little weirdos. Both the same librarians just made a baby. Yeah. That's what happens. They don't really have, you know, this baby belongs to this parent and this person has this partner. They just have the adults and the children. Doesn't really matter who comes from who. First the non-worker, now the other librarian. When will she stop being an H-word? No, I'm gonna have to stop you there. You gotta stop with that kind of talk. Like, one, you're making a big deal about it. You don't really need to. And two, you're putting a lot of negativity on this concept. I mean, these are villagers. They don't have cheating. They don't get mad at each other for having multiple partners. And besides, even if they did, if we're applying human stuff to them, it's okay for someone to want to date more than one person. I mean, if she breaks up with someone and gets back together again with them later, that's fine. Thank you. I think it's kind of sad that we put so much negativity on the idea of wanting to, like, I don't know, be with more than one person in a short time span. I mean, if you think about it, there's nothing actually wrong with it. The only thing negative is the other stuff that can happen, like when people lie to each other. I mean, lying is bad in all contexts. But if people are treating each other with respect, then it really doesn't matter what partners people have, or how many, or when, or what they do with them. What was I doing? I'm out of money, so I'm gonna go to the carrot farm. I'm basically a farmer. Just like, I'm gonna go get a paycheck, working the carrot job. In my village, everybody's in love with each other. I think of them all as men, but like, you know, men who can have babies with each other. So it's just like a big gay paradise. I like to think that the ones that are in love with each other the most are the ones who hang out in the same house. I kind of imagine that the three Masons who exist in the Mason shop, they're all dating. Man, I still have no idea what my orientation is. I mean, every time I think I'm sure, I'm not. Like, I think I might be ace, but at the same time, the last time I saw a straight couple being hot, I was totally focused on the dude. I'm like, his muscles. I'm gay. So I still don't know. If you said to me, there's two doors, and you can go through either one, but you can only pick one, and one of them led to a hot spring full of half-naked women, and one of them led to a hot spring full of half-naked men, I would go in the second door. Like, that would be if I was only there to, like, look. If I was there to look, I would pick the men. If I was there to hang out for a couple hours, I might pick the women. Just because they're easier to talk to and hang out with. It's probably just me, but I find conversation with men a little weird. Alright, farmers. Who wants my 6 stacks? Is that farmer outside again? Do you need a second door here, my buddy? Are you okay? Alright, how about you? You're the guy I was looking for. Where were you yesterday? Man, these guys, I do not understand them. Okay, level up. Level up. Suspicious stove. Huh. Don't know about that. Seems kind of suspicious. This guy agrees with everything I say. 18, not bad. These guys. They're gay and they're in love because I said so. How much for these? Only one? Well, I'll get more later. First, I need a ridiculous amount of these. Oh wait, you're gonna level up too. Level up, level up, level up. Oh, he's going to the town meeting. Oh, he does cyan terracotta now. Maybe I should be doing terracotta? Should I be doing terracotta? I don't know. Well, I'll leave them to that. Yeehaw. Wait, trying to get him through this door. I forgot about the quartz. It's always something. Well, Let's see. How does this look underwater? It's a look. I just don't know if it's the look. Although it might go well in the locker room area. Just like the locker room floor, or like this area. Yeah. Something like that. Ha! I have my stone cutter all the way over here so I can hear them coming a mile away. Can't trick me. I need probably at least 4 or maybe 5. And that should be good for a start. Of course, the sun is setting. And I should grab... Okay, I need to grab the quartz, if there's any quartz slabs. And some dirt. Sorry, buddy. This one's taken. There's a single thing of quartz. Here's some dirt. There might be more in here. I have sea pickles. Maybe I can use them for lighting. I don't realize I had sea pickles. Oh, here's some quartz. Perfect. And I'll probably use these lanterns as well. And this other boat, because a single pool floaty toy on its own is a little sad. Wing. There we go. Now there's 2 pool floaties. I'll have these lanterns be on top of here. No, I'm too short. Yes. That looks about right. And did I dropped off the ladders. I need ladders. I wonder if bone meal works on the pickles? Like, how do you grow more of them? You just have to buy them individually? Hmm. Weird. But it does receive bone meal. But it doesn't seem to do much with it. Maybe it just grows over time. You're so dutiful. Oh, of course. I forgot this was where I was storing my building materials. And gold nuggets for some reason. Put the terracotta in there. And the quartz. Would this be good? Be like a step down? Yeah, that'd be great. So then that means this would be next. And that would be the entrance into the waiting area. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna extend this. Oh, the music is back. Always a pleasure, Mr. Music. Yeah, so this is like the easy part of the pool. And this is probably the next part. Can I do stairs or go straight to half slabs? That's weird. Is that not waterlogged? Maybe I should try to grow the kelp before doing much else. That looks like it's not even in the water. Looks like it's an evening meeting. Farmers are giving food to everybody. Very nice. Seeing a lot more diamonds around town. That's excellent. Usually they only spook after a couple rings. I guess that time they were just ready. Oh. I missed your comment. I love how the children go play in the fields during work time. Yeah. I wish there was a way to play with them to grow your popularity. Yeah, that'd be fun. Like if you like tossed them an object that they were interested in and they toss it back to you and you play ball or something. That'd be cute. I totally agree. Was I gonna grab something? I did the ladders, right? Did I do the ladders? Did I? Well, I have them in my inventory. Okay, then what was I gonna grab? Oh, the kelp. The golems will offer them poppies. See those guys? 3 of them. And they're all discussing the day's events. They're like, what do you guys think? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, or like you can teach them how to brew potions or use bowls by using it. Oh, that'd be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna grow some kelp. And I'm going to see if some bone meal will help. Use a hoe on the kelp? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'll make a hoe. Did I understand that correctly? I'm gonna use a hoe on the kelp. No bowls was an autocorrect for hoe. Oh, I see. So you can teach them how to brew potions or use hoes. Okay. That's an interesting idea. Do you think somebody's made a mod that's basically that? Like, you can do more interesting stuff with the villagers? Is that too long of a diving board? I wanted it to make sense. I want to make sure if you make a running leap off the diving board, you'll still end it in a relatively deep area. Woo! I land about by the boat. Okay, cool. Here we go. Ha 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 ha. I only had to buy one kelp. I love kelp. It's so useful and so easy to grow. I'll make an automated kelp farm. Give me plenty of fuel and food. I don't think any of the villagers buy kelp, though. I think that I'm running into a problem where all of the blocks and the second level of depth are not actually water source blocks. But I know that every time you put a kelp down, anything that the kelp is at becomes a water source block if it's in the water. So that means I can use the kelp to convert the pool from non-source to source. BRB? Yeah. I hope you have a good BRB. So that means if my suspicions are correct, then when I remove the pickle, and then I put it onto a block where a kelp used to be, then the pickle should no longer look like that, but actually be in the water. Yes! It worked. Now it is glowing, and it looks a lot better. And hopefully it'll respond to bone meal by growing more. Nope. Maybe it'll just grow more over time. Either way, next smart thing to do would be to cover the entire pool in kelp. Probably. I think it'll help. I think the kelp will help. 'That was the problem we're having with this block right here. Well, I wasted all my bone meal on it. Might as well go grab more. If I have more. I don't think I have more. Mostly empty, mostly empty, mostly empty, mostly empty, mostly empty. Oh, that's one. Maybe I should start having more specific times that I stream. And probably maybe shorter ones? But not like some are shorter, some are longer. I like just to pick some times and just to stream at those specific times. It'll be like, you know, like 5 o'clock is get ready to stream, and then 6 o'clock is stream. And then I go till exactly 8. Something like that. That's just an example. Probably be better for everybody if I did that. I like everybody filing over to the to the dorm house. I'm glad I built it. They're really getting a lot of good use out of it. They're just like, alright, everybody gets to sleep. Nice. Actually, might as well. Anybody who's a straggler goes upstairs. Look at these. How cute. The old cuddle puddle. Just like the ocean. Under the moon. Actually. Yes, nice. Nope. Oh, welcome back. Actually, I should dig a couple down. Just let them grow a little more. Hey, villager. Are you jealous of this diving board? Boing, 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 boing. Boing. If you want to join me in the pool, you should go through the locker and shower room. Get into your swim gear. Like the fishermen over here. They're in their swim gear. Doing their job, being cool. Not actually catching any fish. Such is the life of a fisher. It's so weird. It's because, like he wants to buy fish from you. And he interacts with the barrel, but it's not like he puts fish in the barrel. Like, he'll buy fish. Look at that. He'll cook the fish for you. But he won't actually fish. Ugh. Maybe I just haven't given him enough of a chance. Maybe I need to catch a bunch of cod and have him cook it for me, then figure out what else he can do. The iron golem's trying to figure out how to get into the pool. I made a golem accessible through this doorway. Very handy. He's just checking it out for now. He doesn't actually want to go in yet. That's totally fine. Waiting for things to grow is not something I'm super great at. Why did that one sink? Yeehaw! You know, it's a little weird that I can bang my head on the diving board. Maybe it should be higher. I mean, there's definitely diving boards that are head height. Maybe I'm weird for being able to jump this high. Well, might as well make it one more. I don't have any andesite on me. Is there any andesite in the project barrel? No. But there is a block of glazed terracotta. Oh, I know. I'll cheat. You weren't using that one, were you? Ahaha. Poink. There we go. Now it is a slightly more intimidating ladder. We got instead of head height, it's like arm reach height. Like, now you're on it. In fact, now it's about the same height as the fence. Is that a problem? Probably. Will we do anything about it? I don't know. Am I gonna get sued? Here it goes. You climb gingerly over. You tippy toe. You boing, 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 boing. Usually you probably want to do like 4 boings, but like, that's okay. Everyone knows that if you don't do any boings and you just jump off, then it's like jumping off of a static platform, more or less. But if you do a boing before, if you go jump in place then off, then it pushes you forward as you go. Like, boing. It like slaps your feet up as you go, giving you more height, I guess. I don't know that much about physics. These all should be water source blocks now. What happened? You guys were growing really fast before. Seems like they're having performance anxiety. Oh, there goes one. That's useless. There we go. We're doing a lot better now. I'll probably end in about 10 minutes. Because then it's 10 o'clock my time. And I have stuff to do before going to bed. So I should have probably quit earlier. But might as well make it a round number. There. Now, kelp. Smack kelp. There we go. Now it's a source block. Do I want it like this, or do I want to keep going with like 1.5 every time? So I kind of like the 1.5 look. Like this one's 1.5, this one's 1.5. This next one can be 1.5. Like that. And like that. That's right. Hello. My bed. He's like, huh. I didn't realize you could steal a bed. That's wild. That's what he was thinking. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody do that. Usually we just all go to bed and just stay in the bed. This time I got up and had to pick a different spot. That's weird. How'd you do that? Never seen somebody do that. That's what he's thinking. He's like, are you like a wizard? Player characters, man. They're a trip. They can just do stuff. It's like, I look at dirt all day long. And if it's in my way, I don't smack it. Never. Not once. Never smacked the dirt. But this guy, he smacks dirt all day long. With his bare hands, even. Like, what is up with that? What's he doing? And then I turn around, the dirt is somehow in a different spot? That never happens. Sorry, I'm kind of just talking to myself. Came back, your pool looks nice. Yay, thank you. Right now I'm dealing with like the water source block issue by planting kelp. And also trying to see if I can grow a sea pickle for like the underwater lighting. If it was like just a pool filled with sea pickles, just because you gotta light it somehow, maybe I won't do that. But I did want to see if I can at least grow more pickles. But right now, these guys are helping me be able to place the stair blocks without weird glitches. I'm so glad you like the pool. I was happy I came up with this idea. I wanted it to feel like good in Minecraft, but also look like pools I'm familiar with in real life. What's the water source issue, and how does seaweed help? Great question. So, if you have water source blocks like this, like that's a source block, that's a source block, that's a source block, that's a source block, then there's no problem. They're all source blocks. They're not doing anything in particular. There's nowhere for them to flow. Nothing happens. But if you have it one down like this, and that these were not water source blocks on the second level, it'll still kind of act like they are, but what it really is it's a downward flowing water block, if that makes sense. Downward flowing water block. So that means that if you do something like place a waterlogged block, oh, that one's fine. Let's pick a, no? These are all fine? Okay. Well, let me find one that has an issue. Yeah, like that one. You can see that there's actually what I think is an air pocket here. So it's actually in air, and it has flowing water on all three sides of it. So that can be an issue when you want it to be underwater, but it's currently not. So in order to turn them into source blocks, you can use kelp, because one of the properties of kelp is that any flowing block that it gets placed in turns into a source block. And because kelp grows up, it doesn't matter how deep the water is. As long as you place kelp on the bottom, it will grow up until it hits the surface. So that means you can solve all your problems just by covering the bottommost layer in kelp. All this has been converted properly without me having to do bucket tricks and stuff. It's super handy, and I'm really glad it has that feature. I'm not really sure if it was intended, or if this was just a nice side effect of something that they needed the kelp to do. But it's super handy. Plus, it's a fuel source and a food source. So, it's good to have an excuse to grow a lot of it. It's also really efficient to bone meal as well. One bone meal is one block of kelp. Unlike other plants, which can take many hits of bone meal without growing up a level. Are you going to get rid of the kelp later, or is it kind of like a hydroponics or gross dirty pool aesthetic? That's a great question too. I don't want to go with gross pool. I'm kind of going for like cheap, crappy pool, but not like an unmaintained one. Kind of like cheap but clean, right? That's the aesthetic I'm going for. And I was going back and forth on maybe doing like an aquaponics thing here, because I was going to make an aquarium. Right now, I think I'm going to tend towards taking the kelp out once I'm done using it. Certainly, this area, I can't continue building unless I take the kelp out. Like, for instance, that has to go, so this can go here, etc. Actually, that's not going to go there. I do like the idea of a swimmable aquaponics, but if I want to do that, I'll probably put it in a different facility. This place is I'm planning to make it basically like a huge city if possible. I'm just gonna treat it as like my sort of go-to game where I just chill out and make an ever expanding city. And so there'll be plenty of opportunity to make a swimmable aquaponics in a different area. Sorry for the loud Discord message noises. I'll try to figure out how to remove those from stream or prevent that from happening in the future. I wonder if there's like a universal mute button on Discord. There might be. I'll look for one. There we go. That's the baby level. And the slightly lower than baby level. Oh, I can't hear anything other than your voice? Okay, great. That's probably an automatic feature Discord has. I would expect so, because they have other streamer-friendly features. Although whether it comes up in the recording, I think, is a different issue. For some reason, what people experience on stream seems like it might not be the exact same thing as what ends up in the VOD. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Since I don't watch the stream when it's happening, because I can't, I don't really have a way of comparing. But it's good to know that it's at least not coming in through here in this situation. Building a pool is nice. It's one of those things that I feel like would be gratifying to do in real life. I watch those videos of those kids who like go into the jungle and build a bunch of like mud-based structures, and basically very little of what they build is actually functional or sustainable in any sort of sense. It's mostly just like kind of just building sized sculptures in a way. But I love watching them make it. It's so satisfying. And it's really cool seeing the techniques they have with creating like using rubber sealing that they mix by hand, and like different forms of clay and mortar and stuff. It's very clever stuff. The more I see people doing stuff like bushcrafting and like building things out of like starting with sticks and stones and working their way up, the more I realize that there's a lot of things that would be super, super useful if only we were taught these things in school. Like, with the right knowledge, you can just go outside and make concrete. Like, what the heck? You can just do it. You can do it in an hour. There's a bunch of stuff like that. And it's like, it's definitely true that relying on professionals is a good idea. But also, I think everybody should be able to make a crappy version of anything. If they have to. I accidentally threw a stack of bread and now I have 9 new babies in my village. Oh man, your villagers were hungry. So I ran out of diorite. So I need to buy more diorite from the mason. In order to do that, I need emeralds, and my best source of emeralds is the farm, so time to farm. Although it is 10, and I said I would quit at about 10, so... I mean, it's 10:06. So I'll gather some carrots, and then buy the andesite, the diorite, and then quit, because I believe that I will forget what I was gathering the carrots for. And I'll use them to buy something else. I don't think I have enough room. It's been 10 minutes. Yep. It sure has. I'm gonna stop right after buying the diorite. You know, I'm just gonna take random carrots from just around. They won't mind. They're good at replanting. Alright, that'll cause a lot of trouble for them, unfortunately, but they should be able to recover pretty easy with the help of the bees. Give me money, please. I uprooted your vegetable garden, but I helped establish it, so hopefully that helps my reputation. He doesn't want more carrots. Who wants more carrots? Do you want more carrots? You don't even buy carrots. What about you? Okay, cool. 23, not bad. Oh, alright, well, I'm gonna go see a stay dinosaur. Stay dinosaur! I hope you have a good night. Give me diary. And give me death. Perfect. Now, we are good to go. It's been real, y'all. Thanks so much for coming.